going on, y'all? It's Toku Ron back in the bedroom. Most of the heat is in this room. Anyway, I've been sick as fuck for like the past week, and it's been really hard to stay on top of things. I'm still editing the Boonboomger wrap-up video. What is the value of my content? Anyway, so to try to not like hack along all over this fucking video, we're gonna pop a Ricola and talk about Gozyuger. Roll the intro, you bitch.
I Love Kamen Rider merch is available at my Etsy store.
So the first episode of Gozyuger came out, and
No, I got dead again!
fucking sweet, man. I love when an initial episode generates more questions than it answers. Like, what's Taya doing? Does he really think he can fool us with a pair of glasses? That's a weird way to say fucking boom boom change. I don't know. Is the whole series gonna be this? Just like former Sentai actors and actresses transforming into fucking, you know, not their official Sentai counterpart. I'm so fucking delirious from being sick and sucking down medicine. But we gotta make that contact. I think the Tegasword introduction was really fucking cool. Super rare for us to have a mech fight before a suit fight, or a ground fight, I guess, if you want to call it that. The bridal team doesn't really seem too much like the main enemies. You know, right out of the gates, they just kind of seem like a stick in the spokes, more so than like a removal of the wheel. You know what I mean? But they're cool. Like, what's his name? And what was the other one's name? Bouquet, I think. Seeing not Taya transform into Kyogata Odra was kind of wild. We also got to see the suit execute some things that they didn't really do in King Odra. Like, didn't know motherfuckers had cake tricks.
Fucking fights were dope.
Remember when I was doing the Boonboomger videos and I was doing like those Toku fight recap intros or whatever that like sucked but were kind of fun? I'm probably gonna bring those back to some facet. I feel like this series better. Like, I wish I'd come up with the idea for this series instead of trying to execute it with the last one. Yeah, the general idea that I had for it was like, you know, fight commentary. You know, like that Michael Cole kind of like WWE shit. But I don't know, I feel like with Gozyuger being this big battle royale theme and whatnot, it'd be a good time to bring that back. I definitely like the intro I made for Toku Fight Recaps. That fucking Q Ranger shit just slaps, you know what I mean? Definitely gonna pop back in around episode 5. I think by then we'll have a good gist of like what the show's doing, as well as being introduced to all of our main characters and all that shit, and we'll talk about that, and then we'll like fucking recap all the ass beatery that went down in those 5 episodes. And like, I hope that this first episode is just like a taste of what we're about to get, because like when Horu like henshined and went off on all those dinger goons, like, I was lit, bro. Like, I goddamn love the fact that the mecha fight was a practical suit fight. I was a little worried going into this, you know, the episode 0 thing dropped, because that was like just a CGI fuckfest. You know, and we've had our fair share of CGI mech fights. You know, King Odra did a bunch of it. Although King Odra had its fair share of both practical suit fights as well as CGI suit fights. Or CGI fights. I guess the CGI suit isn't a suit. Whatever. This is content. But, you know, like, and then like Don Brothers was almost exclusively CGI mecha. Hell, a third of the team was CGI. That was fucked up. We've had our fair share of like CGI mech fights, CGI mech sequences. I'm really glad that the first episode was some practical suits. They just hit different. Like when Fire Candle first comes out and like just blows that building in half. Absolutely love this shit. So, Gozyuger. Really excited. Definitely not going to be missing an episode. Perhaps I'll try to make some sort of like short form content. I don't really do a lot of short form content. I don't do a whole lot of content in general. But maybe like the Toku fight recaps will be integrated in as a short. So I feel like shorts get me better views than my long form videos. Probably just because a lot of people just scroll the short form stuff. So I'll try to do more short form content. Haven't really been doing a whole lot of anything. My biggest problem with all of this is just disorganization. I'm really bad at making like lists. I'm really bad at keeping it organized mentally. But you love me anyway, right? 40-year-old white cisgender piece of shit. I'm still a piece of garbage. As far as like red protagonists go, this is like interesting to me that Haru doesn't really have like any ambitions. He's just like an edgy fucking kid. Motherfucker's wearing Timberlands. That's crazy, okay? But yeah, no, let's keep this short. Gozyuger, very good. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. Don't mind my messy bedroom, and don't mind the shit quality of this fucking video. Definitely gonna be talking more about Gozyuger. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We're almost to 200 subs. That's really cool. Make sure you follow me on other social media platforms. I had quit X for a bit. I don't really agree with the alleged negative connotations surrounding the current owner of said platform. I'm a big Rider fan. Punch Nazis in the fucking face. Personally, I don't want to associate anything I do with such a platform. And you can believe whatever you want to believe about the whole situation. I'm sorry, it's just like a little too close. You know what I mean? There's a million hand gestures you could have done that weren't that. I'll give you an example. My heart goes out to you. That's what everybody else would do. Anyway, I don't want this to be that kind of video. But to wrap it up, back on X, you know, most of the people I know are on there. And they didn't bail, so why should I? Also, it's like a means for me to promote my products and my content and my business, which certainly isn't going as well as I'd hoped it would by this point, but I'd buy that for $1. Anyway, yeah, follow me all over the internet. I'm all over. Discord, Patreon, all your support really fucking helps. The I Love Kamen Rider line is up on my Etsy shop. If you have a suggestion for like something you'd really like to see the I Love Kamen Rider logo on, let me know. Your suggestions help, and like I want to give y'all what you want. So, you know, help me do that. I don't know what anybody wants. I don't even know what the fuck I want half the time, bruh. Brain damage. Anyway, yeah, Boonboomger video coming out. New stuff in the Etsy shop. Sick as fuck. And I gotta poop, so we'll catch you later, y'all. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember to subscribe to my channel and like and share this video. You can also ring the bell to get notifications for future uploads. If you'd like to support my content, you can join my Patreon. We have a $1 tier. You can join this list of legends here that you see before you. Also, check out the great tokusatsu themed items I have for sale in my Etsy shop.